Hello and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be looking at the latest developing stories. We start with this report from Fabrizio Romano claiming that Barcelona have made their first offer for Robert Lewandowski. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Paulo Dybala, it has been reported that Barcelona rejected the chance to sign the 28-year-old forward on a free transfer. We're also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. As Barcelona continue to chase Robert Lewandowski, it has been understood that they have already made their first offer for the Bayern Munich striker, claimed sources from ESPN. Lewandowski is locked in a serious battle with Bayern Munich, to whom he has communicated his message of not playing for the Bavarians anymore. As things turn out, however, the German champions have asked him to honor his ongoing contract that runs out till 2023. As of today, Barcelona's first offer was said to be in a region of 40 to 50 million euros, but Bayern have stood firm in their decision, so much so that they expect the Poland international to return to training in July. As far as Robert is concerned, not much has changed. He has a contract until 2023, and we look forward to signing him showing up with us on the first training day. Bayern Munich CEO Oliver Kahn was quoted as saying, "Robert is evaluating the options of Barca and others, but it is good to remember that he has a contract with Bayern, which is very important. We are not worried," he added. Meetings between Bayern, Lewandowski, and his agent have been held in the past, but the record Bundesliga champions are unscathed on their decision that he needs to fulfill the current contract before ever playing for a different team. The situation has now gone to an extent that the player has been taking sharp jibes towards the team, which has made some of his Bayern teammates extremely uncomfortable. According to what Sport is reporting, a part of Bayern's dressing room is thinking that Lewandowski is acting selfishly and making things many public appearances makes absolutely no sense to them. Everyone involved in his negotiation has hit rock bottom, as why Bayern are unwilling to let him leave. The player is adamant about not playing for the Germans again. The coming week will be extremely crucial, however. So, looking at how Bayern are standing firm on their decision up to this very point in time, honestly speaking, it is quite difficult to see the possibility of them accepting Barca's offer that have just been made official recently. They keep on holding firm that the player will not leave. He needs to see out his contract that expires in 2023. This ever since this looked like a very long drawn out saga that we'll be talking about for months, and that is what is exactly the situation, right? Bayern are still hanging on Lewandowski's neck that he's not going anywhere. He must fulfill his contract. And when we look at the way the Bayern bosses have been talking in their recent interviews, they are talking with so much confidence that the player will stay. But Lewandowski I don't know, it's just like it's a war of words now between both parties. Barcelona are just seeing where this will lead them, with Barca being the only favourites for Lewandowski, even though we've been getting the likes of Chelsea, the likes of Paris Saint-Germain showing interest in him, but Lewandowski prefers Barcelona, which comes to our own advantage. So let's see, Barca have just made their first offer according to this report, and it will be very interesting to see if Bayern will say yes or they will say no. But when we look at their recent statements, they don't care whatsoever what is being offered for Lewandowski. Their own problem is the fact that Lewandowski should be at Bayern till next year. So let's not forget, next year Lewandowski will be a free agent, and Bayern insisting that he should stay, meaning that they are prepared to lose him as a free agent next season. without receiving any penny from the sale or maybe the potential sale of Lewandowski next season. Bayern prefers to keep him rather than taking the millions that they will get for him. So sometimes it baffles me about their decision making. A player wants to leave, but you guys continue forcing him and forcing him, and you prefer to, to sell him out for free next year, rather than have something that might also be beneficial for them, but they prefer to leave him to go as a free agent next year. So I think it's really surprising, So it's going to be interesting to see how this summer will look like. The summer transfer window opens in Spain officially in July 1st. So it's going to be interesting. 10 of events. Barcelona will normally get serious more with their transfer activity from July onwards, where we'll be seeing some names popping up, and of course, maybe from there we can be seeing Barca taking some serious moves, because up to now I've not seen Barca taking some serious moves in their transfer market. Hopefully they do. Then on to the next story of discussion. As Paulo Dybala edges closer to ending his 7-year association with Juventus, it has come to spot notice that the Argentina international dreams of playing for Barcelona and have offered his services to the club, but Barca had no interest in acquiring his services. Dybala, who is 28 years old, was so keen on playing for Barcelona that he offered himself as an option. As it turns out, the Barcelona management failed to figure out how he would solve the occurring issues before respectfully turning down the opportunity. While it is clear that Barcelona do want to in fact sign a striker, Dybala is far from their priority list. Xavi is evidently looking for a classic number 9 who can occupy the box and play with his back towards goal, for example, Robert Lewandowski. Given that Dybala's ongoing contract with Juventus ends on June 30, it was all but evident that he was linked with a move to Camp Nou before Inter hopped the ship. Back in February, the footballer was said to be willing to sign for Barcelona, although he did know he wasn't their priority. Barcelona, before making up his mind to stay within the Serie A proximity, Dybala's wish was to travel abroad, maybe try his brand or try his hand at either Spanish La Liga or the English Premier League. And to say that was beginning of Barcelona's reported interest in Dybala would be an understatement, as Camp Nou outfit also tried signing him some 3 years ago. The interest was so strong that the team asked for a transfer fee but decided to pull out after releasing it. It would be hard for the manager to accommodate him in the first team. On top of that, his salary of 13 million euros per season at Juventus was next to impossible for Barcelona to even match, let alone think of offering him a raise. As of today, while it's certain that Dybala will leave Juventus, the questions over his next destination will still persist. Inter Milan remains the strongest suitor, but there is also an interest from fellow Serie A sides AC Milan and AS Roma. So coolers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so. Until next time, bye bye.